It's Seth and Steph,
And we're in Cuba. Old Havana wasn't built near a water source, so they had to build an aqueduct from the Almendares River to Old Havana to get water. Now Havana has expanded a lot and that river is very near the city, but at the time it was far away.
When we were walking around on the streets in Cuba, we noticed that they were really narrow. And the reason behind them being so narrow was that it provided a lot of shade during the heat of the summer.
A lot of the buildings, instead of coming to a corner, were angled on the edge to help with traffic flow. So when you were coming around the corner, you were better able to see if someone else was coming to prevent accidents.
So being in the city, all the buildings are really close together. They're actually touching. But when you go inside of the buildings, you walk into a courtyard. And what's so cool about these courtyards is they're open, they're nice and they're breezy. And they were meant to provide water to come in, they were meant to provide air to come in, and just overall light. It really creates a nice feeling of home.
The residential buildings had 3 floors to them. The bottom floor had really tall ceilings and it was for the family's business. The middle floor just had your average ceilings and it was for their servants. And then the top floor also had really tall ceilings and that's where the family actually lived.
In Old Havana, the top floor of these buildings is really tall, and in modern day what they've actually done is taken these really high ceilings and split it into 2 floors. So what was once one big tall room is now actually 2 floors.
When these homes were originally built, they were built for a single family, so they were very large for one family to live in. But in modern day Havana, 20 to 40 families live in one of these homes, which makes them very tight and cramped for such a large amount of people.
When you're walking down the streets of Havana, you'll notice that the entryways into the homes are really tall. The doors are super tall, but there's also these tiny little doors. And back in the day, they were actually used for carriages, so kind of like how we have garages. They would open up these 2 double doors real big, drive the carriage through, and then they'd have the small door that their servants could come in and out.
You just got schooled by One World Tuition.